All right, we're about to get underway here. It's District 3 playoff game number 4 for the Trojans. It's another do-or-die affair here. It's Wayzata in their blues on your right as you're watching, and Armstrong Cooper in their white jerseys and white helmets. It's going to be the Stuckey Murphy line to start for the Trojans. This is Sinha defensively. He's out there with Nordseth. It's in Sinha's skates. He tries to backhand it up towards Carter Murphy, and now Cole in the neutral zone. And now it's Stuckey trying to chip it by his guy, held up at the line, and now it's Cole Murphy, and he takes a shot, he scores! Nice shot by Cole, and a great start for the Trojans. Stuckey won a battle on the sideboards here, and Cole Murphy came in just inside the top of the circle and just buried one. Good start for the Trojans, although, Dave, I will point out, in each of the first 2 games against these guys, we got an early lead and wound up losing. So,
hey, we'll take a strong start, though, and a nice shot just under the goalie's arm here with 14:30 left in the first.
As we mentioned, we played these guys twice, and they were both close games. Wayzata took an early lead in both of them and then wound up losing. So we'll see if we can put together a full 3 periods tonight. It should be a good matchup either way. Now it's Nordseth, still the same 5 that started the game for the Trojans. And Sinha will gather it on the far right wing boards, looking rink wide. He's got Stuckey over there. Stuckey across the blue line. Toe drag around one, looking, shoots low. That's what he's been doing here. That one was saved. He was trying to find that 5-hole again, and now it's knocked into the corner. Cole Murphy on it. Nice job as the high man, the third man on the forecheck. Now it's Stuckey. He's got Carter with him. Stuckey shoots it, and that one's in. It's Stuckey low through the 5-hole yet again, and it's 2 goals on the very first shift for your Trojans.
That was a long shift and a very productive shift to start the game for the Trojans. Minute 15 into the game here. 3 shots on goal, 2 goals.
Yeah, Stuckey came out of the corner on that one. He had Carter Murphy, and I think maybe both the defenseman and the goalie thought he was going to go for the pass. He fired it, and it kind of dribbled through the 5-hole across the line.
Yeah, it's happened so quickly. They have none of the goals on the board yet.
Now it's Wayzata right back into the zone. This is Sutcliffe right down, trying to get down the gut. It's Sutcliffe with Willett and Grossman out there right now. Armstrong now trying to get it across the line. They are across the blue. That's Weston Barnes for the Trojans. He's out there with Sis defensively. Sutcliffe will grab it, and now Barnes reverses it up the left-hand side here. A little move there at the point by the Armstrong defender, and they'll send it down low and try to go to work. Sutcliffe helping out. Now here comes Armstrong right off the side out of the corner. They shoot and score. They've got some talent here, so just kind of walked out across the goal line, extended there, and lifted it up over the glove.
I'm pretty sure we're the visiting team, but these guys are struggling here locally. We're down 1-2 according to the scoreboard.
Yeah, hopefully they switch those. So it's 2-1. And now it's going to be the Ring Thomas Kren line for Wayzata, Welch and Peterson. It's going to go down into I think it's the wings, right? Didn't we determine that? It's the AC wings, Armstrong Cooper wings. So now it's Kren with an intercept there on the sideboards. He's centered it. Nobody home, and it comes all the way to the far side. Now here comes Armstrong. They've got some speed. They were offside at the blue line. Good call there by the ref. He was tempted. He started to wave it off and then decided to call it. I think that was the right call.
12:44 left here in the first. 2-1 Trojans to start this game. A fast start for both teams.
Yeah. Ring on the draw here. Comes to Welch. In a battle there at the line. Now it's Peterson. He'll get it over to Thomas. Thomas down the left wing side. He's going to go to the backhand and shovel it down deep. Ring will chase for the Trojans. Thomas now helping out, and it's behind the Armstrong goal briefly. Now they're going to come outside the zone. They've got a 2-on-2. Peterson back there. Big number 12 here coming down the wing. He's going to stop and tried to send it all the way across the rink. Nice centering attempt there, but it was off the stick and down into the corner. Now it's Welch and Ring trying to grab it there for the Trojans. Kren's going to help out. Nice job there by Bennett. He's going to chip it up towards Thomas. He tries to go up the middle. Peterson cleared it, not out. Wide shot there to Houghton's right. And it's Welch again behind the net. Ring and Peterson will join him there. It's going to come to the far boards. Back to the point now. And now in behind once again. Armstrong trying to find somebody up top. Thomas saw that happening and jumped in and stole it. Nice job there by Cooper. And he has it taken away from him at the neutral zone. Wayzata getting some changes here. So is Armstrong Cooper. It's going to be Welch. Little sauce up to Cole Murphy over to Carter. Carter flying across the blue line. He's going to shoot that, and that one is gloved down by the Armstrong goalie. I don't mind getting some shots.
11:22 left here in the first. 2-1 Trojans.
Murphy with the win back towards Stuckey. Tried to get a shot. His shot was deflected, and now it's in the corner for Cole Murphy again. He'll go back behind the net for Carter. And it's Stuckey chasing on the far boards. It's going to come out to Nordseth at the neutral zone. He gains the red line and sends it all the way in. That'll ring all the way around the boards. Cole Murphy there. Little battle on the boards. Sinha keeps it in, sends a backhander towards the front of the goal. And now Stuckey with the steal in front and the backhand high off the shoulder. And now a low shot in the goal. It's Cole Murphy again, and this line is absolutely on fire right now. Stuckey grabbed a turnover in front of the net, got a shot. Rebound came right to Cole, and he went along the ice inside the right post. And it's 3-1 Trojans.
This line came to play today.
They absolutely did.
They are buzzing, the puck is moving, and it's going in the goal. 3-1 Trojans here with 10:45 left in the first
Center
period.
ice draw here. It's Sutcliffe weaving in his own end here, trying to find something to do with it. Then he sent it up the middle, was looking for Sis. It came all the way to the point and held in by the wings. Now they're going to curl out of the zone and get it back to the defenseman. It was more of a dump in there. He sends it to Houghton's right, and it comes to Behrens. He got it up towards Willett, but held at the line nicely by Armstrong Cooper. Sutcliffe now will have a chance to carry it out of the zone. Beats one guy at the red line. He's across the blue. Tried to do a little toe drag to try to get back to the middle, and it was knocked away. It's Grossman over there, and Willett will pitch it down into the Armstrong zone behind the net, and now Willett chasing, and now it's Sutcliffe on the side of the net. Good job by the goalie to get over there and hug that post, or Sutcliffe had an opening there. Willett and Sutcliffe still battling in the corner. Now Armstrong comes out with it. Good job by Grossman there to cut off his man along the boards on the breakout. Armstrong does get it across the red, and now deep in the Trojans' end. It's Sis for Wayzata. Avoids one forechecker there, and now it's going to come to Willett, and it's outside the zone. Wayzata will have a chance to get a couple of fresh bodies out here. It's Thomas and Kren joining Ring now. Still Behrens and Sis defensively. That's Ring bottling up his guy on the boards, and it comes to Kren. Tried to chip it across to Thomas. That one's intercepted, and Armstrong into the zone. Nice back check by Kren. This number 12 can shoot it. We don't want to let him get too many off, and Kren made sure that didn't happen there. Now Welch battling for the Trojans. Backhander up the boards towards Thomas. Controlled by the wings, trying to get it up top. Behrens, nice job defensively. Thomas falls down, and now here comes Armstrong. Good save there by Houghton, but Armstrong still controlling. Another good save. Tried to go low, tried the Stuckey, tried to go for the 5-hole, and Houghton was there with both the stick and the pad. Now it comes to the point, blocked by Ring, and here comes Ring with a chance. He's got Thomas on his left. He's in. He's going to take the shot. I think that was the right decision. He got a good shot off, but it was deflected high and over the net by the Armstrong goalie. Now Welch intercepts an opportunity there at the line, but it comes all the way in on Houghton. Welch to regroup, tried to get it to Kren. Tough pass off the boards. It's just out of his reach. Now centering, and nice job by Cole Murphy there. To Welch, and Kren will grab it. He'll flip it up into the zone. He's going to go for a change. And Armstrong with a quick transition game here. Peterson sends it up to Cole Murphy. Now he had Stuckey ahead, but Stuckey was kind of doing a stop and start move, didn't have a lot of momentum, and the pass was just beyond him. All right, face off here in the zone. It's going to come outside the blue line, and Armstrong will have to regroup there. They try to get it to the middle of the ice. They had two players who sort of ran into each other. And now it's Nordseth for the Trojans off the board. Stuckey gets a stick on it, but it goes to the Wings defenseman. And now almost another turnover there. Good job by Stuckey on the forecheck, and it's going to come to Stuckey. Now it's knocked away behind the goal. Out comes Armstrong now with control and a full head of steam across the red line and now across the Wayzata blue line. This is the Armstrong goal scorer, and nice save by Houghton there to get a right toe on that one that was labeled for the far post. Sinha now in behind. Cole Murphy there helping out. Armstrong Cooper player there spinning around trying to find some space, but it comes to Stuckey. He goes across to the near side towards Carter Murphy, and now Stuckey again hard on the forecheck. Carter Murphy there too. Cole's going to get a change. Good job there by Nordseth to avoid the offside. He kind of regrouped, brought it back, and dumped it all the way deep, and Wayzata will get some more fresh bodies out here. It's Armstrong outside the zone though on the breakout. They're trying to go right up the seam, and it deflects down into the far corner. Sutcliffe there for the Trojans. He's knocked down and kind of tied up there. Off the boards now, it's Behrens towards Willette, held in by Armstrong, and now guided off the puck there by both Sutcliffe and Behrens, and Armstrong now passes it in an attempt back to the point, and it comes all the way down to their own end. Now it's Grossman intercepting a pass at the blue line. He shoots high over the net, just over the glove. And Behrens now fires it in, but Armstrong will gather it, and it looks like they'll get an ice here.
Icing with 5:48 left here in the first. 3-1 Trojans. And Christian, according to the box, we are the home team, which I think is incorrect.
Oh, okay. We are the home team. Maybe it just has to do with who's on top of the bracket or something.
We'll leave them be.
We are the lower seed, so I would have thought we were.
Normally that would be visitor,
well,
and we're in darks, but that's okay.
Yeah.
We'll go with it. 5:48 left here in the first.
It's Ring on the draw here. Kren's going to grab it and go in behind. He's got control, spins, looking for Thomas on the near side here, and good play by Armstrong to intercept that one, and now they're going to fire it all the way down. My early observation is Armstrong has some talented forwards. When they get it in our end, they're able to keep it there, but their defensemen are turning it over and giving us opportunities too.
I would agree, and if we can keep the pressure on in their zone, advantage Wayzata.
Yep.
And not give them open shots as they come across into our zone.
Ring on the draw now. Thomas will pursue. Armstrong sends it in behind their own goal. Trying to get a clear path out of the zone, and now they do. It's Sis back there for the Trojans, and now Behrens will grab it. Good teamwork there by Sis and Behrens to cover for each other. Now that one's just barely held at the blue line. And back in for Sis. Cuts to the near side, looking for Thomas off his stick, and now sent outside the zone by Sis. Armstrong will regroup, and they'll send it down, no icing. And that's Wayzata's Welch behind the goal. Kren and Ring both trying to go for it, and now it's Armstrong right down the middle, and they shoot and score, bar down. That's just what we want to avoid, is one of their shooters cruising down in that high slot area. They've got some guys who can put the puck in the net, and
we
it's
just
3-2.
talked about that. 4:48 left here in the first. A high-scoring affair. 3-2 Trojans.
Murphy on the face-off. It comes right to Stuckey. Stuckey likes to sprint in off that left wing and grab the puck, and that time it worked, and he sends one down on goal, and they'll get a face-off to the left of the Wings goalie.
we will take this all day when he covers the puck like that quickly. They could have had possession and moved the puck out to the corner, but Wayzata will take a face-off here in the offensive zone.
It's Stuckey again on the draw, gets a shot on. It was kind of deflected, so he didn't get all of it. Saved, and now looking for Carter Murphy. Cole is there. He's going to backhand it down in the direction of Carter. Now Stuckey on the forecheck. Great job by this line so far. All period, they've been down wreaking havoc with their forecheck. Now it's going to come around the boards to Armstrong on the right wing side, and they're going to fire it all the way down. That'll be an icing.
Another icing on the wings. I would say that's probably the 4th or 5th icing of the game.
Yeah, it might be part of their strategy. They only have 11 skaters, so I feel like sometimes they just take that icing just to get a little extra rest in
I
between.
like the pace of our shifts because we're going out fresh lines against their probably a little bit tired.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, we should be able to wear them down by the end of this one with only 11 skaters. This is Sutcliffe now for the Trojans. Willett working down in that far corner. 3 white jerseys down there. Good job by Willett and Sutcliffe to occupy all of them. Now it's Grossman joining the fray. Sutcliffe looking for Willett, who is cutting towards the front of the net, and now here comes Armstrong outside the zone. Welch gets in the way of his guy, and nice job there by Danny to get in the way but not lay the body on him, so avoids the penalty. Now it's Peterson working on the wing, tries to get it up towards Grossman just outside of his reach. And now Willett with pressure on defensively. Up to the line now. Welch back there for Wayzata. Nice passing play here by Armstrong. That shot goes well wide to the right of Houghton. Now Armstrong trying to regroup behind the net, but it's going to come to Nordseth. Looking off the boards towards Willett, and it was stolen there by an Armstrong player. Now they play catch down below, and they walk it out again right along that blue line, or that red line, goal line extended, and that time Houghton was there for the save. No ice on this one.
That defenseman had a chance to make a play on that. He let it go by.
Now Armstrong will return the favor and send it all the way into our end. It's Sinha. He's looking for Thomas. Dangerous pass across the front of the net. Armstrong turned and fired, but it went wide. And it'll be Nordseth behind the goal. He tries to send it up along the boards, but that one's picked off by Armstrong. Now they've got it on the side of the net, and now they're right out in front. Nice stop by Houghton there. Stood his ground on the near side post there on a good opportunity for Armstrong from just outside the crease area. Nordseth behind the goal. Now it's stolen, and here comes Armstrong. They had a 2-on-0 in front of the goal there, and it's a tie ball game. We got to be a little more careful with our defensive play. We're having turnovers right in front of our own net, and it's led to all 3 of their goals so far.
Yeah, right out in front.
Yeah, just clear it up the boards. All right, it's Stuckey now with the Murphys. Armstrong right back on the attack. They send it in. Assist behind the goal there for Wayzata. Armstrong with a little momentum now. You can see they've got a little more giddy up in their step on this shift, and now there they go again. And Stuckey will grab it for the Trojans. He's across the red line. Makes a move to his backhand on the left wing side down into the corner. He's knocked down and hauls his guy down in the process, and now it's Cole Murphy trying to get it up front towards Carter, and it comes all the way to the point. Sis gets his stick on it to keep it in momentarily, and now down in the Wayzata end, no icing, and Barons will regroup. Barons looking cross ice for Carter Murphy. It gets there. He gathers it in. He's across the blue line, looking to do something here. Kind of lost it as he went to make a move there, and here comes Armstrong. Down the left wing side, Sis gets in the way of his guy, but they've got a guy up high. There it is again, a shot and a goal. And suddenly, what did we say to start this game? We've gotten leads against these guys and given them away. It usually doesn't happen until the third period. Now we've had the whole roller coaster of emotions here in the first period.
Too many opportunities right in front of our goal when they get the puck in our zone without a lot of Trojans there to help.
Yeah, we just got to bear down. Just not strong enough, not competitive enough in front of our own net right now. And now Armstrong is sensing blood in the water here. Like I said before, they've got a little extra bounce in their step here, having scored the last 3 consecutive goals. Sutcliffe will grab it for the Trojans. He'll feed it up, tried to get it to Grossman. It's held at the line, but now it's Sutcliffe in the line. He's got Willett in front. Golden opportunity there, and a nice save by the Wings goalie. Good play there by Sutcliffe on the 2-on-1. He got it to Willett all alone in front. And a big save to keep this one a one goal advantage for the Wings with 26 seconds remaining in the period.
See if Wayzata can create something here off the face-off with 26 seconds left in the period, down 3-4, 7 goals in the first period.
Ring gets it back to Peterson. He'll send it towards Ring. A bouncing puck was just over his stick. Otherwise, Ring might have had a chance to make something happen there. Now it's going to be Armstrong outside the zone. Again, here they come with speed. Wayzata defenseman, look out. Their forwards can fly. Be ready for it. Welch and Peterson there. Now here's a turnover again right in front of our own net. And it's Peterson now behind the goal. Sent it dangerously out front, but the buzzer blows. I mean, the message has to be pretty clear here, right?
Yeah.
In between periods, it's defensemen, don't screw around with that puck. Just send it up the boards. Get it away from trouble. All right, we'll be back in a minute or so for period number 2. All right, we'll see if the boys got the message here. In between periods, the coaches were telling them pretty much what Dave and I were saying. Defensemen got to quit screwing around with the puck, move the puck up the boards. Wingers got to get lower on that breakout to give the defenseman somebody to pass to. We'll see if the message was received. It's going to be the Ring, Kren, Thomas line to start things off for Wayzata. Nordseth and Sinha. Nice steal here by Kren at the line and looking for Thomas. He was all alone. It was a tough pass and just went past him. Now it's Ring. Now it's Kren turning. Tried a backhand shot there. It's deflected down. Good stick here by Kren and a nice effort. And it's chopped up and out of play into the Wayzata player bench.
Good first shift by the Trojans with 14-19 left here in the second. We're down 3-4. We're going to have to outwork them on every play.
Yeah.
So in between periods, what the coaches were highlighting, Christian, is defensive zone coverage, but also not skating the puck out. Move that puck, pass the puck, work with your wings, work with your centers. Too many chances.
All right, it's the Murphys with Stuckey, and this is now going to be Behrens chasing in his own end after a dump in, comes wrapping all the way around the boards. It'll be Cole Murphy over there to help, and now Armstrong found that guy on the back post. We had good coverage on that one, and it went wide. Now they step in at the blue line, and they fire one wide to the right of Houghton. It bounces off the boards right back to Armstrong, and now they'll send it in deep. It's Barnes in the corner there. Open man at the point. There's a hard shot, deflected wide of Houghton into the corner. Armstrong again going to work down here. They're dangerous once they get it down low with those forwards. Now they're going to send it back to the point to a pinching defenseman. There's a low shot, actually more of a pass. Good idea by that Armstrong defenseman. He was looking for the guy on the back post. And now icing is waved off. About half of the Wayzata players have given up on it, but not Sis. He's in and wins the puck. It comes to Stuckey. And now Cole Murphy was trying to get it back to Sis, and that one's picked off by Armstrong. And they're going to be a player in ahead of the play there, and now they're going to have to regroup at center ice. They're still controlling it. Sutcliffe got a stick on that one, and now finally Armstrong sends it all the way in, and they'll go for a change. Got a little time to try to do something here. Sis is going to look for Sutcliffe up behind the D. It comes to him. He just drifted in offside. I think that was the right play. That puck was held up, knocked down just a little bit by the Armstrong defenseman, and that caused Sutcliffe to be in offside.
Good thought by Drew Sis to look up the ice and see the guy breaking. Right call by the refs here. He could have been back in our zone, technically.
Yeah.
Faceoff will come just outside of the Wayzata zone with 12:42 left here in the second.
Sutcliffe tries to pitch it forward. It's taken by Armstrong, and they'll send it all the way deep into the Wayzata end. This is Peterson behind the goal. Runs into a couple of white jerseys down there. Sutcliffe will grab it, and he gets it out of the zone, sending it in the direction of Willette now. And Armstrong will control it behind their own goal, and now it's going to come to the point for Welch back towards Grossman. It's knocked off his stick, and Armstrong tries to go rink wide all the way across. And now they win a foot race there, and they bounce it off the boards. Now they're going to go to work behind the net. Out towards the point, back in around behind. That'll come all the way around to the near side. Grossman will jump down into the play to try to help out there, and he's taken down, and we'll get a power play here for the Trojans. Armstrong player might have got a stick into the skates of Grossman and brought him down.
They've let a lot go, but at that point his stick got caught between the legs and Grossman went down. 11:52 left here in the second. Trojans will go on the power play for 2 minutes. See if we can create some opportunities here.
It'll be Ring on the face-off. It comes to Kren, now back to Sinha. D to D over to Nordseth. He's going to smartly just send it down to Thomas. Good puck movement here, and it's Sinha. Hard shot there. It hits some bodies in front and deflected wide. It went right to Thomas. Now it's Thomas again with it. Up high to Sinha. Good puck movement again. Blocked. It comes right to Nordseth. He fans on the shot, and now it's going to be down in the corner. Armstrong goes high off the glass. Held in at the line by Nordseth. His shot goes wide. Ring trying to chase it, and now Armstrong is going to send it the length of the ice. That should be an icing, yeah, it is.
Great start to the power play by the Trojans. Good patience and puck movement between Cooper Thomas and the defenseman. A couple good shots on goal.
Yeah, we haven't seen a lot of puck movement on our power play throughout most of the year, but this line managed to set it up there, and they had a little formula going, trying to go a little skip pass to Sinha, and he got a couple hard shots on. Now it'll be in behind the Armstrong goal off the face-off here. They're going to chip it up towards the boards. Good job by Nordseth. And no hand pass. It's Thomas now looking for Kren. It's past everybody all the way to Sinha. D to D to Nordseth. Tipped by Thomas just wide. Another good play there. Now it's Kren slowing it down. He goes cross ice all the way to Thomas. It was kind of in his skates. Good look by Kren. And now the slapper by Nordseth, tipped by Ring, and a nice save. Now it's Sinha with a slapper. Another tip, and that one's in. I think Ring got it.
Kren got it. Kren got it.
Kren got a stick on it?
Yeah.
Nice play there by the Trojans. They just kept working it around and kept firing it from the point. They had some bodies in front, and that one is tipped home, and we've got a tie game.
4-4 game here with 10:39 left in the second. That was a power play.
Yeah, you like to see it. Stuckey now avoids one player at the draw here. He's coming into the zone, cuts to the middle. He's still got it. Tried to get a shot, and just when he was about to pull the trigger, they got a stick on it, so that one's in behind the net now, where Stuckey is battling for it. A lot of stick work there. Stuckey's got it in his skates. And now Armstrong has full control. They'll try to go up the middle. Sists back there along with Behrens. This is Weston. He'll turn and fire towards Carter Murphy. There's a collision on the far boards. Nothing comes of that except for Stuckey grabbing the puck. Now he was looking for Cole Murphy. It's right back to Stuckey on the deflection, and then he tried to kind of come down the gut and get a shot off, and it was knocked away, and here comes Armstrong now down the right wing side. Behrens there defensively. Kind of steers his guy off the puck behind the goal, but it's held in at the blue line, and a shot goes wide. Behrens now with a chance. He's going to send it up just outside the blue line, and now it'll come to Carter Murphy. He's got Cole with him, and a hard charging back checker for Armstrong steals that one away. Now they go right up the middle. This is one of their more talented players going down the right wing, and he chips it in front. Nice attempted little 2-on-2 play there, and luckily the pass attempt went just wide, and they were unable to capitalize. Wayzata getting a line change here. Sutcliffe intercepts that clearing attempt, and he's in across the blue line, trying to get closer for a shot there. Willett now turns, and he'll send it down into the corner. Sutcliffe trying to center it, but Armstrong had a couple of bodies there, and now it comes out to the neutral zone. Welch with a head of steam here. It's into the line. Nice play by Willett on the forecheck. He knocks that one down, goes behind the net on the backhand. Feeds it up to Grossman at the top of the circle. Hard shot goes well over the net. Welch will pinch down for the Trojans. And Welch will keep it in at the line momentarily. Now it's going to be held by Grossman. Trying to find something to do with it. He goes off the near boards towards Welch. It's taken away. Grossman, good job to cover defensively here. Forward covering on D while Welch was in digging for the puck, and now it's Welch trying to take it outside the zone. It's knocked away and held in. Peterson there to get it up to Sutcliffe. Sutcliffe guides it along, and Armstrong has full control of it here. It never got all the way into the zone. Now they've got numbers. Look out. 4 white jerseys attacking 2 blue ones. They're around 1, and then Peterson got a stick on that shot to deflect it high. And it's Willett now on the corner. Armstrong tried a little backhand pass towards the front of the goal there. Cycle it down in the corner. Now they play a little 2-man game in front. Good job by Grossman to come back, but it's still loose. That one fired wide of Houghton's blocker. Yeah, Wayzata could use a freeze here. Houghton had that one covered up, and no whistle. They jam at it, and it goes right out of his glove and into the net. That's sort of the definition of goalie interference.
Yeah.
Had it covered, they pushed the glove, and the puck went in. If this was the NHL, it would be no goal, 100%, but it's not, so...
The other ref even is trying to console Joey because he knows something was wrong.
So an unfortunate break goes Armstrong's way there, and Wayzata once again with the 1-goal deficit. Thomas now down the left wing. Yeah, good idea. Take some shots. I was going to say that earlier. We keep coming into the zone, and we get it at like the top of the circle, and we're trying to get it like all the way down to the slot instead of just shooting it. We should shoot more.
7:13 left here in the second. 5-4 Wings over the Trojans.
All right, it's Thomas controlling off the draw here, trying to get towards the center of the ice. It's knocked away from him, and it's Ring now battling on the far boards. Armstrong comes out of there with it. Nice little stick handling move here by number 22. He's going to send it in on goal. Houghton sticks that one and leaves it for Nordseth. Up the boards towards Thomas. It's just off of his stick, and Armstrong will have a chance to chip it back out in the neutral zone. Now it's turned over, and here comes Thomas again, trying to take it wide. Puts the shoulder down. Now he turns back to Sinha at the point. Shot goes wide. It's going to come all the way to Nordseth. Now it's in front towards Kren. He turns and tried to fire, knocked away right when he was trying to take the shot. Ring with some nice pressure there. And now Armstrong will reverse it and find a little space. They'll be able to come outside the zone now. Nordseth now, he's got Thomas up ahead of the play, stretching it. It's going to come to Thomas. He's going to send it down into the zone. Wayzata making a shift change here, but a good way to get it all the way from our end down to their end there. And it's going to be the Murphy-Stuckey line. Sinha's going to pinch in aggressively and hold it briefly. Now it'll come to Nordseth. He's across the blue line, right back in. Bouncing puck in on the Wings goalie. He leaves it behind, and now it's Cole Murphy on the side. Oh, he shot at it. Went almost got past the shoulder there on the short side, but rolled just wide on the far post. Now it's back.
Definitely got a crossbar or a post on that one.
Is out, yeah, because I think it got past the goalie, but not in the net. And now it's Armstrong with a little bit of a chance in front, ends up coming wide. It's Cole Murphy. He's going to get it to Stuckey. Stuckey at the red line. One to beat. He beats the one. Now he's in. And there it is. The low shot through the 5-hole by Stuckey.
He has found his scoring opportunity, and he is on fire.
Absolutely
this week. That is goal number 8 in 4 games, I believe, for Josh.
Nice job by Stuckey to get the equalizer here, and we've got a tie game again in a heck of a hockey game going on right now.
5-5 with 5:14 left here in the second. Goalie is practicing going down and closing the 5-hole now for the.
So this is now where if Stuckey gets another one, does he fake the low shot and then go top corner?
Oh, it's going to be open.
I hope we find out. Let's see. Now a shot attempt by Armstrong right off the face-off here. A dangerous play as their left winger came into the zone now. This time,
that was a much faster whistle.
Wayzata got a little lucky with the fast whistle on a puck that was clearly still loose. So we'll call it even on the previous one now.
There was a loose puck visible from up here in the press box, but we'll take it.
Sutcliffe now wins the defensive zone draw. Sis is in a battle down in the corner, and he's going to come away with it and ring it around the boards towards Willette. Tries to chip it by, he gets it by the pinching defenseman, held in by Armstrong though, and now it's Barons trying to slap it off the boards. And Wayzata's still trying to clear it. Now it comes outside the blue line. Sis on it there. And Willette helping out. Grossman also there. The puck inching its way towards the Armstrong end here. Sis still battling, and now the loose puck is grabbed by Armstrong, and they'll clear it out into some open ice, and now it's down into the Wayzata end. The Wings are going to go for a partial change here. That gives Sutcliffe an opportunity, and now Willette along the boards. He'll send it out to the neutral zone, and once again right back in. Houghton's going to decide to just freeze that one. Not a bad idea. We were at the end of a long shift.
Yeah,
there.
that was a long shift, and 5-5 with 4:05 left here. We'll get a full line change here for the Trojans. Tegan Ring with Cooper Thomas and Bennett Kren, Danny Welch, and Jack Peterson on defense. See if we can get the puck out and create some opportunities.
Nice job there by Thomas. He came in off the face-off as Armstrong had a little play going there, and Thomas was a little more wise to it. And now it's Kren. I like that shot across the line, and he fires it. Goalie had to make a blocker save. And now a puck comes ringing around the boards and came out into the middle where Kren had it briefly. Welch there for Wayzata turns it back up to Kren. He's across the red line. He'll send it down on goal, deflected into the corner, and Thomas is the first one there for Wayzata. Leaves it for Ring. It's at the side of the net here. Goalie goes down. It's not frozen, but Armstrong is able to come out of there with it. Nice job there by Welch to anticipate that chip off the boards, and it's right back into the zone. Sent in by Kren, and now Armstrong has a little chance to regroup here. Held by Peterson at the line towards Thomas. It's in his breezers, and now it comes to Stuckey with the toe drag, and Cole Murphy fires it, but blocked in front. A lot of traffic there. Now it's Peterson from the point. Shot right on, rebound, another rebound, and they score!
This Murphy-Stuckey line is on fire tonight. I believe they have 5 of the 6 goals, if I'm keeping track.
I think you're right. All but the one power play goal. That time it was Peterson with the shot, and the rebound sat in front. Murphy took one swat at it. First rebound was saved. The second one came to his backhand, and he chipped that one in.
6-5 here with 3:01 left in the second period. Not a lot of shots on goal, but they're working.
I have a hunch this 1-goal lead is not going to hold, so let's keep the pressure on. Here's a dump in right on goal. Armstrong leaves it for a defenseman. Now up in the neutral zone, they've got numbers here across the blue line. They're going to fire one high off of Houghton, and he gets the glove down again on that one. Armstrong, they know what to do. They go hard to the net on these 2-on-1s and 3-on-2s.
They've got the man advantage there coming in 3-on-2, so they're getting the puck on net and following it. Nice job by Joey to dive on that one and cover it.
Face-off here is going to be controlled by Sinha. He'll go behind his own net and try to get it towards, I think that's Carter now on the right wing. And there's a high shot over the net. And Nordseth is back there now. Sinha, it's back to the point for Armstrong. They fumble with it a little bit there. That gives Sinha a chance to pick that off. And now it does come outside the blue line. So Armstrong will have to regroup, and they're going to dump it down and try to go back to work. It's Nordseth. He puts on the brakes and then wheels it around the boards towards Carter Murphy. Before he could make a pass attempt, it was intercepted at the line, and now a backhand, a high shot that I think Houghton got a glove on, and it went over the net. Dangerous play there. Now it's stolen by Armstrong again on the boards. Good play by Nordseth. That's what we've been talking about. Just clear it out to the side if you got nothing else to do with it. And now Nordseth coming up the boards. Finally, Wayzata gets it further than the red line, but it's right back in. Still haven't had a chance for a change. This is the second period where it's a long ways for the teams to have to make a change when it's in their own end. Armstrong now out front. That one hit a couple bodies in front, and Carter Murphy off the boards. And it'll be an icing. Hustle, boys. No, they wave the icing. And Armstrong has a player wide open for a breakaway down in front, and a big save by Houghton on that breakaway.
What a save by Joey. Nice back check by Nick Willett to put a stick pressure and not draw a penalty on that. 103. Let's keep track of that one, Christian.
Yeah.
That was a big play by the Trojans. Tough change on the defense.
Well, on that's supposed to be an icing. It went the length of the ice and
his
hit the side of the goal. Oh,
his blocker, yeah. He took it down with his blocker.
I thought it just hit the side of the goal, and if it hits the post or the side of the goal, it's supposed to still be an icing, but he got a blocker on it, and Houghton had to make a huge save on the breakaway. Armstrong now again with the pressure. Nice play by Willett here. He gets it outside the zone. Strong stick there by Willett, but once again, Armstrong on the counterattack here. There's a shot that's deflected harmlessly into the corner by Behrens. But Armstrong is going to control it. Grossman over there trying to chip it outside the zone. It comes back to Behrens. Brings it around the far side. Good job there by Willett. He chips it by a guy, and they're going to wave off the icing there. I think theoretically that probably should be an ice, but we'll take it. It's Willett now hard on the forecheck. Nice job. He takes it away. Grossman behind the goal. Willett going to try to pull it out of the skates there. Now there's 3 whites and 2 blue jerseys, and ultimately Armstrong comes out of the zone with it. 2 seconds. Long shot there, bouncing wide of Houghton, and we will escape into the third period with a 1-goal lead.
6-5 Trojans here after 2. They're going to do the ice, so we're going to take a little break here.
Yeah, we'll see you in 10 to 12 minutes.
Depending on who's driving the Zamboni, it could be 8.
Yeah, for what is shaping up to be an exciting finish here.
One period of hockey to extend the season.
That's right. Third period about to get underway. 1-goal lead for the Trojans. Here we go. It's Ring on the draw. He's out there with Kren and Thomas as usual. Ring with a nice play off the faceoff to send it into the Armstrong zone. Here it's going to be Kren also helping out. Now it'll come outside the blue line. Thomas goes to the backhand, trying to get it deep. It's knocked out to the neutral zone. Peterson there for Wayzata. He sends it all the way in behind. And Armstrong now trying to go D to D behind the goal there. They sneak it up the boards, and now here they come across the red line. Blue line. Welch with a nice job to force his guy into the corner. Ring's going to help out down there. And Ring's going to get it up in the direction of Kren. It's taken off the boards to the backhand there by number 88. Nice job by Thomas. He gets it to Kren. It's ahead of him. Let's see what happens here. Kren at the end of a shift, and good battle there, but Armstrong gets to it, and they're able to clear it behind the goal. Now they're coming out to center. Good at the line. There's a shot deflected nicely by Welch. It goes up high over the net. Thomas now, his stick gets tangled up a little bit, and now here comes Armstrong on the turnover. Big blocker save there by Houghton, and now Cole Murphy sends it up in the direction of Stuckey. Stuckey across the blue line, trying to hop back into the middle of the ice, and it's knocked away from him. Carter Murphy and Cole over there, everyone trying to hold it in the zone. Comes outside, Stuckey's got it, goes to the backhand. And now cleared out to the neutral zone by Armstrong. Here they come, they're across the blue line, weaving to the middle. Blocked by Sinha, and Houghton will jump on it and cover it up.
A little extra whack at our goaltender there, right up high in the face. Nice cover by Joey Houghton. 13:21 left here in the third. Wayzata's up 6-5. Faceoff will come to the right of Joey.
It's Cole Murphy on the draw. Sinha's going to be confronted behind the goal by two white jerseys, and a nice job by Nordseth to prevent a centering attempt there on the side of the goal. Carter Murphy now with one move on the boards, held in at the line by Armstrong, and now they're going to try to make a play off onto the left wing side here. Sinha over there. Cole Murphy. Artham still working it. Now it's Stuckey. Gets it out of the zone with a little toe drag. And just couldn't quite connect with Cole Murphy, or they might have had an opportunity there. Now it's back into the Wayzata zone. Nordseth behind the goal. Good job here by Hunter. He'll control it and feeds it up towards Carter Murphy. It does come outside the zone. Regroup here by Armstrong. Across the line in the skates. Now it's in Sinha's skates. He peels it out and gets it to Stuckey. Stuckey in the direction of Willett, and now Sutcliffe's got it. I think that'll be offside at the blue line. It is.
12:18 left here in the third. 6-5 Trojans. Faceoff will come just outside the wing zone. Max Sutcliffe centering Leighton Grossman and Nick Willett, with Barnes and Sis on D.
Faceoff comes over to Willett. He chips it off the boards, and now he's into the zone, trying to battle there. He gets it to Grossman behind the goal. Grossman tried to send it back, cycle it back towards Willett, but that hit off a skate, and now Armstrong with an opportunity. They clear it out into the Wayzata end. Sis back there chasing. Look out, a hard-charging forechecker there. Sis banks it off the boards, and now it's Grossman picking off that attempt. He'll chip it by and gets past his guy. Willett going down the middle. Grossman puts the shoulder down. Now he's controlling behind the goal. And right when he was about to try to pass it to the point, he got knocked off the puck. It will come out to the red line. Barron's cross-ice pass. Nice job to Sutcliffe. Sutcliffe top of the circle, weaving to the middle, knocked away just as he went to his backhand. And now Sutcliffe steals it at the blue line. Goes to his forehand. It comes to Barnes. He'll chip it down deep into the zone. Thomas there for the Trojans. Nice little move in the corner, and right when he tried to make a move to get out front, it's knocked away from him. Controlled now by the wings, and here they come. Across the line, going to his backhand. He gets a little space, and a nice stick there by Barnes.
Great job to step over from the off D and help out Sis on that play. Get a stick on the puck and tip it up into the netting here. Well, with 11:07, we'll have a face off to the right of Joey Houghton in the Trojan zone.
Ring on the draw. Kren's got it. He chips it off the boards, and let's see here. Kren in a battle there. Nice job. He takes it. He's got Thomas in front. Kren shoots, and I thought it went in. It hit the back netting. I thought it went right in the top corner of the short side. Kren now battling behind still. Thomas is going to help him out. Up the boards now. Thomas trying to stick it away, and ultimately Ring gets a stick on it to keep it in, and Armstrong now will send it from the wrong side of the red line. That'll be an icing. Good opportunity there for Kren.
Thought we might have gone short side above the glove, but that was a tough
saw the
angle.
net move, and yeah, it would have been a heck of a shot.
Oh, we took a stick or a puck in the coach's zone here. We got one down.
It's Cole Murphy on the face-off. That one is going to be controlled by Armstrong. They try to get it behind, just out of the reach of Stuckey. And it's going to come near the blue line. Now it's out. Peterson at the red line. Tried to send it back in. It's loose in the neutral zone. Carter Murphy there battling. Welch gets a stick on it. And now it's into the Wayzata end. Cole Murphy is going to have a chance on the clearing attempt. It went all the way across the ice. I don't think anybody expected it to go there, including Carter Murphy. It just under his stick, and it goes all the way down for an icing. Great pass there by Carter off the boards.
Yeah, fantastic pass. 10:06 left here in the third. 6-5 Trojans. Faceoff will come to the left of Joey Houghton, sticking with the Murphy-Stuckey line. Hunter Nordseth and Artham Sinha on defense.
Face-off won by the Trojans, but now held at the line by Armstrong, and it's in behind the Wayzata net. Nice play by Sinha there to get it to Carter Murphy on the right wing. He's got Stuckey up ahead, and I think that's going to be offside. Yeah, Stuckey kind of ran into an Armstrong player right at the blue line, and they both went in offside. Sutcliffe now with Grossman and Willette. Still Sinha and Nordseth defensively. Grossman's going to ring this one hard around the boards on the dump in. It's going to come all the way out, almost outside the zone, but held there by some combination of Sutcliffe and Willette. Now it's in the neutral zone for Nordseth. Goes rink wide. Grossman tries to glove that one down, and Sinha will grab it and send it towards the Armstrong end, but they're quickly outside, and a hard shot. Houghton grabs that one and freezes it right in the gut.
Faceoff will come to the left of Joey Houghton with 9:22 left here in the third. 6-5 Trojans still. We've got a battle. The key at this point is get the puck out of the zone, high off the boards, get the puck out to the neutral zone.
Yeah, make the easy play. Here's the faceoff. Armstrong's going to control it here. Turning, avoiding two Wayzata forecheckers is number 44 for Armstrong. Now Nordseth finally steps in and takes matters into his own hands and grabs the puck. It's sent out to the red line, right back the other way by Armstrong, and we will have to regroup behind our own net. It's Sinha on the side. Armstrong trying to seal off those boards, and they do, but it comes to Grossman, and he does a nice job to just send it all the way down into the Armstrong end now. Clearing attempt by the Armstrong goalie, who didn't get a lot on that, and Ring almost intercepted that and would have had an open net to shoot at if he could have handled it, but now it's going to come to Ring. He fires one that's blocked into the near corner. Armstrong with a little space here, and they'll come outside the zone. They've got speed across the blue line. Good back check by Ring, but Armstrong is still controlling it, and a good back check by Thomas, and now a shot that hit Houghton, and it's behind the goal again. Armstrong now controlling it behind the goal at the goal line extended. They'll weave up to the face-off dot. Now across the blue line. Nice stick there by Thomas. He chips it outside the zone. Now Thomas still on it. Good hustle here by Cooper. And finally Armstrong is able to shake free, and now they come outside the zone again, but held at the line. It's Cole Murphy just outside the blue, but Sis is there for Wayzata. He's across the line. Goes wide to the backhand. It's chipped away from him in the corner. That gave Wayzata a chance to get a line change, though, and we've got some fresh legs and
icing here on the
Armstrong.
wings with 7:27 left. We'll come back to the right side of their goalie in their zone. 6-5 Trojans here. See if we can hang on to this, get a couple good opportunities. This line only has 5 goals. Let's see if they can get one more.
It's Murphy on the draw. Typically, Murphy will just kind of try to tie that one up and have Stuckey sprint in and grab it. That time, Armstrong able to control it, and now they're outside the zone with some speed down the left wing side. Stuckey there to help out. Ref imploring him to play the puck, which he does, and now it's going to come behind the goal. Back up to the side. Armstrong trying to center it. Behrens is there for the Trojans. He banks it off the boards behind towards Carter Murphy. Carter trying to chip it out, and he does. Good play there. We'll make Armstrong regroup here, and now they send it up. They have a quick regroup, and now there's their guy up top. Nice save there by Houghton. Got an arm and a glove on that one, and a centering pass attempt now is knocked down. In behind the goal, Cole Murphy there to kick it away. It'll come to Stuckey. Stuckey with the toe drag to get around one, and now a clearing shot by Cole Murphy high off the glass, and Carter Murphy with a nice stick to knock it down, but it was above his shoulders, so it's a high stick.
6:26 left to go in the third, still a 1-goal game. I'm going to state the obvious. The next goal is big for either team.
It absolutely is. Sutcliffe wins that draw, and it's Welch behind the goal. Nice battle there by Danny to knock the puck away, and it's Peterson now with a little space. He'll come out across the blue line. Nice pass over to Grossman. Grossman stumbles, but he's up, and he still has control. Down into the corner. Nice little stop and start move there by Grossman to regain control, and it's Willett now. Sends it in front, sticked away. And a good play by Armstrong there to come out of that with control, and they're good at the line. Keep playing, boys. We had players raising their arms calling for an offside instead of continuing to play hockey, and Armstrong capitalizes with a wide open chance and a goal to tie it up. Boys, just keep playing.
Yeah, that was on us. We stopped.
Good
We
heavens.
stopped. They didn't. Six tie here with 5:53 left.
All right, face-off comes back to Sinha. It's Kren across the blue line. Ring in pursuit there. A lot of body work down there in the corner. They're letting them play tonight. Now it's Thomas behind the goal for the Trojans, looking for Kren in front. It comes to the blue line and just outside the line. And our bench is dangerously close to losing it over here. The coach telling him to settle down. Not every play needs to be the end of the world, boys. It was offside. We'll regroup and live to fight another day.
5:33 left here in a tie game. 6-6 in the third. Faceoff will come just outside of the wings zone.
All right, Kren here trying to get it deep. It's blocked at the line by the wings, and now Sinha will guide it all the way in. Thomas here, hard charging on the forecheck. Nice job there, and Kren will join him behind the goal. Armstrong is able to get it over into the corner. They fire it off the boards, and Ring on the side here. It's knocked away from him, and it's outside the zone. Hit Nordseth's stick, so there will be no icing. Nordseth regroups. Nice job to peel that one off the boards with possession, and now it's held at the line. Still held at the line, and Nordseth will be able to recover here. It's going to come out front off the side of the goal. Now it's into the corner. It's Ring. Little stop and start, and decides to just fire it all the way the length of the ice. That's a good decision there. They were at the end of a shift. We'll get a line change, but the face-off will be in our own end to the left of Houghton.
4:40 left here in the third period. Tie game, face off to the left of Houghton. Murphy, Stuckey back out.
Face-off comes back to the point. That one dangerous off a skate in front, but it went wide, and now Behrens will kick it loose. It's back to the point again. There's another hard shot, and they had a stick in front there. I think Houghton got a glove on that one after the deflection. And once again, now this one blocked nicely by Stuckey from the point. Stuckey on the forecheck here. He's able to knock it away, and it's Carter Murphy following it up. Murphy into the corner on the backhand, goes behind. Now he's going to ring it hard back to the point. Barnes, he'll send it back towards Carter Murphy, now outside the zone, and Sis still has control of it. Now it's knocked away from him, but Barnes is there for Wayzata. Sends it off the boards, and it's back to the point again, and Houghton gets the stick on it. The top side of the stick there. He had the blocker and the stick over there to make a good save. To the point again, they just keep firing, and now there's a deflection. Loose puck on the side. Luckily it bounced too far over for Armstrong to do anything with it, and now it's going to be Carter Murphy in the corner. He's trying to do something with it. It'll go back into the far corner. Armstrong with the momentum here and the hard pressure here. Now another deflection, and it's loose in front. Rebound goes off the crossbar, still loose. And no goal. Whew. A lot of traffic in front and a loose puck, and somehow Houghton was able to freeze it. And we're still tied here. Some frustration on the part of the Wings.
3:19 left here in the third. Let's see if Wayzata can get some momentum back.
Sutcliffe on the draw, comes towards Grossman. He's sent off the puck, and now it's Willett outside the zone. Grossman was just hogtied back there. I don't think they're going to call anything at this point. And Grossman had just picked up his stick down there. Now he blows a tire against the boards. It's out front, and Willett is there to clear it away. He's going to send it down. That'll probably be an icing. It will. But we'll give Wayzata a chance to find their wits here.
And find their escape blades. I think we spent a lot of time on the ice that first part of that shift. Face-off will come to the left of Joey Houghton with 2:55 left here in the third tie game.
Face-off is sitting there loose and grabbed by Armstrong. They get a hard shot that goes high over the net. Now Willett nicely to steal that one away at the point. That one's going to be offside at the blue line. See where the face-off, they're going to give it to him right here. Usually that's one that maybe comes out to center ice.
Yeah. He was definitely beyond that dot when he shot it in.
We'll get a line change here. It's Ring with Kren and Thomas, Sinha and Nordseth defensively. Armstrong controls the face-off and gets it into the zone, but now it's Thomas for the Trojans. Chipping it up, but Armstrong will go on the transition here. Sinha jumps in and intercepts that one. Now he's going to chip it and go for it down into the corner. Kren will cover defensively for the Trojans. Nice job by Bennett there to head off that breakout pass. Ring was looking for Thomas over here on the near side. Deflected away from him, and Nordseth now to Thomas, chips it towards Ring. Diving attempt. Nice attempt there by Teagan, but Armstrong's going to come outside the zone. Nordseth there for Wayzata. That one will go inside. Just offside as Ring was scrambling to try to get back onside. It's close.
I don't know. Were they calling the offsides, or did they think it hit a player when it hit the stanchion at?
Oh, that could be. They thought it hit the player bench potentially.
Either
Center
way,
ice draw this
2:03 left. Stuckey Murphy here. Stuckey's been playing so well. I almost said two of them.
Armstrong, once again, they're going to send it deep and go to work. Nordseth here pitches it off the board. See if this comes outside the zone. No, it's held. Armstrong now on the side. Nice stick by Sinha. Tried to get it to Carter. It's just under his stick, and once again, Armstrong regroups. Nordseth gloves that one down. It goes right to the point. This number 16 has a quick wrister and a hard shot from this right point. They seem to be trying to get it to him, and it's dangerous when he does get it. Now they curl away behind the goal, trying to feed it out front. Houghton is there to stop it with the paddle and then freeze it. 1:24 remaining in a tie game.
We haven't seen this before, but we're going to shorten the bench here a little bit. Coming back with the Ring, Kren, Thomas line. See if we can get the puck out of the zone.
Face-off to the right of Houghton here. It'll be Ring on the draw. And that one is over to the boards. Sis battling there now. Look out. Armstrong trying to center it. Nice job by Thomas to leak down and block that centering attempt away. And now it's Armstrong right back into the zone. Burns turns it back. Not out. Sis is the only one there for Wayzata. He'll go behind the net. Sends it up the near side here. Not out. Held in at the point. Armstrong now trying to get it to the middle. There's a rebound that I think grazed the post on that far side. Kren's going to decide to send it down for an icing with 50
Puck has got to get out of the zone.
remaining.
You cannot stick handle at this point. 50 seconds left here. 6-6 tie. Face off to the right.
All right, it's Ring on the face-off again. Welch battling in the corner, and now Kren chips it off the boards, and here comes Thomas, one-on-one. Back checker there, too. Tries to feed it through the skates, and it's stolen away, and now here comes Armstrong on the counterattack. They're looking for somebody in front. Nice job by Welch to knock that one away. Peterson there for Wayzata, and now it's behind for Ring. That one's going to come up top. Look out, hard shot, deflected. Rebound goes wide. Ring now tried to send it up the boards, and it hit a body, and now it's Armstrong out front, and a huge save there by Houghton on a great chance in front. Out to the red line. Armstrong right back into the zone. It's Welch. He's going to put on the brakes and now send it up the side towards Willette. He'll chip it outside the zone. 3, 2, 1. That'll do it for regulation, and Wayzata lucky to get out of there. Those last 5 or 6 minutes were played entirely in our end.
Yeah, not a lot of opportunities for the Trojans since the Wings tied it up 6-6. But
Strong effort, though, to keep that puck out of the net, and we will see what we can do in overtime here.
Joey came up big there at the end.
Yep. Looks like we've got almost a 2-minute break before the OT starts, so we'll be back in a minute. All right, here we go. It's overtime for the second time in this district playoffs. The Wayzata Trojans, as a underdog, have forced overtime here in a playoff game. It's going to be Armstrong across the line, stolen away by Cole Murphy. Gets it up as far as the red line, and now Armstrong will turn it back, and they're inside the zone. It's Sinha back there for the Trojans. Up top, wide open, and a huge save by Houghton there as Armstrong got a guy loose. Wide open 1-on-0 against Houghton, and he kept the Trojans alive here. Now it's going to be Sinha behind the goal. Leaves it back for Nordseth. Nordseth trying to chip it up to Cole Murphy. It's knocked away. That was Carter, actually. No icing, and it's Stuckey on the pursuit here in behind the goal. Centered by Armstrong. It came dangerously close to Cole Murphy, but Armstrong grabs it now, and they're going to come outside the zone. It's Sinha regrouping for Wayzata. Far side looking for Cole Murphy, but it's up and high off the boards, and now they've got numbers coming back this way. Good back check by Carter. Armstrong leaves it, and there's the shot and the goal. Pretty similar to the Delano game that we played in our first playoff effort, where Armstrong just had some talented players. That was one of their top goal scorers there. They got an opportunity 3 against 2, and just a strong shot went high up over the glove. Not much Houghton can do there, and unfortunately that's the end of the season for the Trojans. Valiant effort by Wayzata throughout this playoffs. They came in as the 7 seed. They pushed the 2 seed Delano to overtime in the first game.
Great sportsmanship here by the Wings to help the Trojans up and tell them they played well, they played their best.
Yep.
Christian, it's been fun.
It has been. It's been a very fun season. These boys should keep their chins up. I know they'll be sad coming out of here, but they all played their hearts out. They left it all out on the ice. They got nothing to be ashamed of. Bummer.